And I'm going to record today, although this is not going to be posted anywhere. We're just going to record it for the healing session because I love using those and repurposing them for other things. So Laura's in. Are you here, Laura? Yes, you are. Okay. I just want to make sure everybody is good. So how this is going to work today is we're going to start off. I'm going to chat with you for a minute. I'm going to ask you where your energy level is right now. Okay, and I'm just going to post that in the comments. And then we're going to do a clearing. When I do clearings like this, I don't have any agenda. I literally tap into source. I open up this space for healing, and I just go wherever I'm led. The only thing I wrote down today was to make sure and ask how you were feeling and to talk about the energy that I feel has been for 2021 and what I can feel coming in or what I have felt like with 2022. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. Although Rainy's in here and she can probably have a totally different view because she just sent me an email today because she's doing my astrological stuff for the next year. So to me, this 2021 has been a rough year. And if you're in here and you have felt, yeah, Ashley, and I'm feeling that today too. Yeah, the holidays, we've got the holidays. It's been a lot being around family. We have a lot of anticipation for some of us. If we don't want to be around family, there was a lot of energy leading up to Christmas and now New Year's this weekend. I see Bernie's face, like everybody's really itty bitty on my screen, but I can still see Bernie's face of like, family stuff. Like, so yeah, Loretta's saying a lot of heavier energy. And so, yeah, you can post in the comments. Go ahead and post in the comments right now before we start talking. Where is your energy level? 1 being like, you can even put 0 in there if it's that shitty. You can do 0 to 10. So where are you at on the scale? Oh, Ashley, you're all stuck at home. I'm sorry. Karen's a 7. Yay, woohoo. We got
Where
2.
do I write it?
What was that?
Where do I write it?
So down on the bottom, you'll see where it says chat. Pull that chat up. That's where you'll see all of this. For those of you who haven't used that chat before, chat is fabulous. And you can post in there anything. I'll see it. I've got my chat pulled up, so you can post in there too. Let me make sure. I think everybody is in. While we're chatting, I'll still leave the door open and then so if anybody else comes in. But as soon as we start, oh, you broke up with your boyfriend this morning? I'm sorry, Loretta. Jennifer's at a 4, 2 to 3. Yeah, stagnant. That's a good word, Bertie. I love that word. Stagnant is kind of where the energy has been. And that's how I've seen 2021. The people that I've worked with in this 2021, this has been a rough year. It's been a shitty year. It's been a heavy year. It's also been a year of healing. He doesn't deserve me. I love that. Way to go, girl. Like, yes. And so this heavy energy has been all about healing. And I talked about this last January. I remember telling, this whole COVID thing really has been all about reinventing things, doing things different, bringing in this different type of healing energy for all of us. It has required a lot of us to step up to the plate and do things different than we've ever done it before. And it's required some change. I hear this word sacrifice coming in. That word kind of, I believe we've all had to make changes and do things different in order to get through or survive these last 2 years, really. But this energy that I feel that's coming in for 2022 feels very different to me. And Rini can shake her head or not. Like, it feels very different to me. It feels kind of like we're still coming out of the mud a bit, but it's happening slowly. And we're like rolling into this new energy. This one where I feel like you're going to feel like stepping into the healing process more, or it's going to feel easier to do it. It's not going to feel as heavy and as nasty. I think all last year it's just felt hard. It's felt like, to me, it's felt like I've had to like pull myself out of the mud several times and I keep getting sucked back into it and I do it again. This year I don't feel that. I feel this lightning happen. I feel this new energy coming in. Yeah, it feels like a fresh, finally we get some fresh air, bring it on. And that's what I have felt as well too. Yeah, as I have stepped in there with my guides, this is what I'm feeling with them. I'm even feeling the lightning already. I can feel that happening. It can feel rolling through. I also feel, for me and a lot of people that I have worked with, the healing has happened very quickly here in the last month or so. And it feels like, for those that I've worked with in healing sessions, it feels like we're rolling out some really deep shit, getting ready for this new energy to come in. And Randy's shaking her head. So I know I'm like, yep, she's feeling the same thing I'm feeling. And so I have felt that as well. Like we're moving into this easier, it's like this stuff just starts rolling out of us, is kind of what I'm feeling in the healing process. And we're like, wow, that's so deep. And then bam, we can move in and do it again in a shorter period of time. It doesn't feel like it's taking as long for the integration process and for all these things to come together. So this is what we get to look forward to for next year. If you've had things that you're working on, keep doing it. Now's the time to like start unpacking. Literally, I've been using this word unpacking because that's what I feel like it is. It's almost like we're just starting to do this whole unpacking thing and it's just coming off. It's like just literally sliding out. Christina says, I've been doing a lot of needed healing since October. Yes. And yeah, Verna, we need some fresh energy. We need some different things to come in. I think we're all sick and tired of the COVID thing. We're all sick and tired of hearing of all the bullshit because it just keeps circling and we're all just tired of it. We know it's there. We get it. We hear it. Yeah. I think we're all just getting tired of being in that box and we're all ready for something new, which is fabulous because we're about ready to get that. And so know that as we roll into the next year, my guides are just telling me as we're talking here that it's seriously is just going to be easier to be in your own shell this next year. Things are not going to feel as heavy and hard. It's not that we're not going to be unpacking as many things. It's just going to feel easier doing it. And I think we're all ready for that. Like, does anybody have any comments? You can either post them in the comment or you can totally unmute. And if you have any comments on any of that, feel free to pipe in if you have something to say. Rainey, do you have anything to share that I didn't? Like, because I know you can share.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like sloughing stuff off is definitely going to be happening. And the thing that keeps coming to me is that like the more you can surrender into the flow of it, the quicker and easier it's going to go. So if we're in a place of like fighting it, then it can be a really challenging year. So the more we kind of just like allow that cycling and sloughing off process to go, that things, it can be a lot of up leveling this year, like a lot of, like you said, that deep work. But I feel like we can see the results this year of the deep work, whereas the last 2 years has kind of been that like underground, like through the muck, but we may not see the results of it. So this year is like, as long as you can kind of let go enough to just let the process happen, then things will just like lighten up leveling, all the shifts will start taking place in a really cool way.
Absolutely. I love that. You brought up two things that I love. That surrender word. Freaking love the word surrender. Sometimes when I say surrender to people, it brings up a whole lot of muck down there because we think surrender is giving up. Surrender is not giving up. In fact, surrender to me is the complete opposite of that, of really stepping into it and going, okay, so here's what we're going to deal with. I'm just going to allow it to happen. And as I allow it to happen, things are just going to roll through for me. It's really just stepping in this place of understanding that as you're being handed all these things to deal with, that it's okay. It really just is okay. I know for several years in a row, I've used the word surrender as my word. I usually pick a word every year. Surrender has been my word more times than not. To me, doing mediumship, you really have to surrender in that. If you're going to do healing, you really have to surrender in it and know and understand that whatever you get is exactly what you need at the time. And that it doesn't mean life is going to be easier. It just means that we go with the flow. It's like jumping on, I love like Abraham Hicks when she talks about how many times are you going to go get on a raft, go rafting, but go start paddling up the river. This is not surrendering when you're paddling up the river and, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like, surrendering is when you jump on that tube and you actually just throw the oars in the water and you just take a ride. That is, to me, the complete, like they're totally opposite. When you're fighting against it and you're just trying to go up the stream and you're doing all these, that's not surrendering. Surrendering is when you grab your glass of wine or whatever it is and you just go for the ride, knowing that whatever happens is going to be okay. Now, it's not always that easy. Sometimes we have to imagine being out in the sun and like basking, getting our suntan on. Sometimes we really have to put ourselves in that place. But if we can do that, especially in the healing world, things go so much easier. And I don't know about you, but I have a, when I'm going through some rough stuff, I have a place where I fight it for a while. I do this every single time. And I sit and I fight it and I yell at my guides and tell them they're being freaking completely ridiculous, why they all laugh at me, and tell them that this is complete bullshit and I can't believe we're here again. And then after I get off my little high horse and my ego calms down, then we can go step in and do the healing process. I'm telling you this because I want you to, yeah, it's like, this is my process. This is how I process things. That fighting is getting shorter and shorter and shorter in there. I don't stay there as long as I used to. Now I'm like, all right, I'm in. What are we doing? Like, but I still have that moment of friction where I want to paddle back up the river. Anybody else do that? Like, anybody else fight it? Yeah. So awesome. And the other thing that I was going to say, yep, Loretta's saying, yep, absolutely. And to me, it's just, it's knowing and understanding yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just our human tendency to go in, and I'd love to say, yeah, white knuckling it. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to say that, you know, oh no, I just surrender in and do the thing. Oh no, I've had a shitty year. I'll just tell you, I've had a shitty year. I've had lots of kid issues. My kids have had lots of health issues, you know, work issues. Like seriously, you know, I've hired people this year, I've fired people this year. I think I've like done it all. I don't think there's anything I like missed. But I look back on it and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know what? I've learned so much this year too. And that I wouldn't give away for anything. Yeah, trying to remember to slow down. That's the other, that's really good, Deirdre. Huge growth this year. Yeah, more than any, absolutely. And I can say the same thing. I know Rainey can. I know lots of people that I've worked with this year. There's been massive growth, massive changes. It's been hard. There's no doubt. So, who's ready for massive growth for next year and it to be a little easier? Because I'm in. I'm like, I'm in. Where do I sign the line? I'll even sign on the dotted line this year. Last year, I was unsure if I was signing on any dotted line. I don't know what I'm in for. Me, yeah, post in the comments if you are in. Put your energy out there. I am in. I'm doing this. I'm freaking in on this whole thing. Yeah, more than ready. I think we are all more than ready. Yeah, I love it. Bring it all in. This is the kind of energy, and I can feel it. Do you feel that just as we were talking about it, that energy coming in, that we're open? It's, you know, I think we want to, healing doesn't have to necessarily, it feels hard at times because we feel like we're letting go of a part of ourselves, literally, like, but it doesn't have to be in that space. Yeah, Jennifer, I'm super done. I'm excited for next year. Me too. I really am. I'm excited. We don't have to stay in that place of healing is hard. Healing can feel easy. It's how we approach it. It's how we look at it. We get scared though, because we're like, who will we be if we do this? Or what will happen if we step into this? Or what, we do all the what if, what if, what if, what if. When if we'll just allow it and use that word surrender, and let it come to you. We don't need to go searching for it. We don't need to, when you're ready to do healing. There is no doubt. You're like, something needs to change. Most people, when they come to see me, they're like, I don't know what needs to change, but I know that I don't want to be here any longer. This is usually, you don't come to me and go, you know what, I really want to work on relationships, or none of that ever happens. The people that come to see me are like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here because I feel like this is where I need to be. And this is where we surrender into it and just allow that to come, whatever it is for you, however that looks like for you. And so I'm looking out we've done healing with some people in here, and I won't call out any names because I never tell, but it really is. It's like stepping into that place, surrendering into that and allowing that to just flow for you, whatever it is, however it comes up. We literally don't have to go searching for it. So having said that, there's something else I was going to comment from Rainy's stuff. Oh, I want you to just actually, we're going to ask in meditation today. I got to write it down though, because I forget. I get into my woo-woo head and I forget. As I step into my woo-woo head. Ask today, I'm going to give you a moment. Ask in our meditation today, in our clearing, what your word is for the year. And just trust it, whatever you get. I don't want you to overthink it. I don't want you to you get, some of the words I've been hearing this year are pleasure. Like it's time to really step into this owning your own stuff, into this pleasure, doing things that bring pleasure. And I'm seeing a lot of that this year. It's time to really step out of the old muck of always having to do something. That's probably been one of my biggest lessons this year, is it's time to stop pushing and it's time to just allow and let things come in the right time and step into what makes me feel good, what makes me happy, what brings me joy. Do more of that and do less of the other stuff. So many times we get in this masculine world of pushing, always going, always doing, always fixing, always. We don't need to be there. So today in meditation, I want you to step back, ask for your word, whatever it is. It might be a phrase. Whatever you get, I want you to just trust it. This will be a time when your energy will be open and clear. We'll clear you all out first, get you into this place where you're ready to receive. And then we'll get that word for you. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Did everybody put in where they're at? That's more for yours than for anything. Did everybody put your number in 1 to 10? Everybody's a yes? Okay. Loretta's a 0. Okay, awesome. All right. Okay, well, I'm ready to do healing. Are you guys all ready to do healing? Let's channel this puppy. Let's clean out this heavy shit and let's move on. You're welcome to turn off we'll make sure everybody's muted. Stay muted in case you have some noise going on. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope no doggies bark. That happened to me just last week. I was like, so if they do, I really, really apologize. I think they'll be pretty good. They're super tired today. They've ran through the snow all weekend. So can everybody hear me okay? Am I loud enough for everybody? Awesome. Okay, I just want to make sure, because sometimes it gets quiet. And as I told you, nothing was working. I'm going to move my mic just a little bit closer. All right. Okay. Ooh, I just got a jolt of yummy, yummy energy. That's a good sign. All right, so should I just take a deep breath for a minute. Just relax your shoulders. Whatever you're worried about, just let it go. It'll be there when you're done. And allow yourself to step into this place of healing and clearing today. It's safe to be here. It's safe to be seen. It's safe to be heard. And it's safe to be in this beautiful, beautiful white healing energy. And I'm feeling the need to like move all of that energy out of my shoulders. So if you want to take a minute and just move your shoulders back and forth, find a place that's comfortable so that you're not having any weird pains or anything going on. Your body feels comfortable and you can sit here for the next 20 minutes or so, however long spirit takes us. Good, that feels better. And I call forth the most beautiful white light today for healing. So we bring in this white light, we open up this space and dedicate this space for the healing of all those who are here today. And allow this space to be opened up, clearing this energy out of this space, opening it up, everyone's energy field, cleaning the energy around every single one of you. I can feel that heavy energy in your homes, clearing out that energy completely, allowing your space to be clean and clear. And I just felt that shift, that major shift there in the energy. Just setting your intention is enough to open that space up for you. And I call forth this most beautiful white light to come in today. And as this white light comes in, we dedicate this space for the healing, for the highest good only today, for everything that is ready to be released, everything that is ready to be moved through. And we set our intentions to move out that energy of this past year and to move in this new energy for this upcoming year. Allowing our energy fields to be completely cleared from this energy, allowing us to be healed from the things that we're ready to be healed from, and moving in this most beautiful new energy, allowing us to go into this next year ready with hope, with joy, with excitement for the changes and the things that are happening. Excitement for the shifts that are coming for all of us, excitement for the healing that is happening so quickly. And I call in all of our guides, our healers, our masters, our teachers, all those who desire to be present today, and all those in spirit who desire to be part of our healing process today. Allow them to come in now, to move in with our space, allowing them to come in and support each and every one of you. Allowing this ancestral healing to come in for each and every one of you. And as you do the healing for yourself, allowing that to clear through the generational lines, allowing it to be opened up, releasing them completely. There's a lot of heavy energy they're showing me that has been moved up to be healed today that has to do with ancestral stuff. A lot of old beliefs that are moving out as this energy shifts and as things changes. They're showing me this energy being released completely. Allowing those past ties, those past cords to be released. Ooh. And moving into this new energy. I feel like there's all this old garbage that has finally been done, all of these old beliefs. A lot of it has to do with the healing world and the woo-woo world, and releasing all of that. It's like they're just showing me it all sloughing off, like it's no longer serving anyone, and moving into this new light. And allowing this energy to be more openly talked about, and releasing the fears of stepping into the woo-woo world. Ooh. Allow that energy to move through. I can feel some of that in my chest. We'll move that energy out. Major energy shift going on there. Good. And I'm going to draw that energy back up to the forehead. We're going to call forth this beautiful white light to come down from divine. Come down into that crown chakra, moving that energy around, releasing all those old cords and ties, releasing all the hooks, releasing all of the past from your connection with Source. Any beliefs that you have about your connection to Source. or not being able to connect with this source energy. Allowing you to open up, making this a bigger pipeline for you, a bigger area for you to bring in more of this beautiful white light. Allowing you to connect with this at any time, allowing you to connect to it quickly and fully. Bringing that energy on up, back down through that crown, opening that up again, replacing, realigning, rebalancing that beautiful crown chakra, allowing it to spin freely, clearing it out front to back, side to side, opening that up. Releasing any of the old heaviness about God. There's a lot in here about religion. There's a lot in here about worth, self-worth, of being able to connect with source. Letting all that go. It's your divine right to have this connection. You were blessed with this beautiful connection and it is yours. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to act a certain way or be a certain way. It just is. You are worthy of all this amazing energy, and allow that to come down and clear out that crown and move that on down into that third eye, opening up that third eye, releasing all that third eye energy, allowing you to connect deeper with your intuition, allowing you to connect deeper to the source energy, replacing, realigning, rebalancing, doing everything that needs to be done in there to move that energy through. Awesome. Bring that energy on down into that throat chakra, opening up this throat area, allowing your voice to be heard, allowing you to hear spirit and to hear your messages and to hear source. Cleaning out this old patterns of not being able to speak your truth, not being able to say how you feel with fear, not being able to let other people know where you stand, not being able to express your opinion or over expressing this opinion, feeling that people need to understand you and they don't, releasing all of those old beliefs that surrounded that. Good, realigning, rebalancing, moving that chakra around, adjusting it in its place, bringing in a new one if needed, allowing it to line up perfectly with all of these upper chakras, bringing it into perfect balance, alignment, and moving at the exact rate that you need it to do, and bringing that energy on down into this heart space. Oh, there's lots of heaviness in here, releasing all of this energy from this past year, releasing the sadness and the sorrow, the heartaches. I'm not good enough, I'll never be enough. Releasing this need to overdo, overbe, oversay, overdo all these things, releasing that now. Releasing all those cords to the past, those past lives, these past connections of having to be and do so much. Releasing the heartache from loss. This year has been a big year for loss. Releasing the sadness, not just from this year. Anything that is in those heart spaces, that grief, that heaviness, allowing you to explore different ways, different avenues of the grief process, allowing you to get out of this heaviness and understanding that this is part of the process, that grief is just that love, but it doesn't have to be so heavy. Allowing that to just open up. Allowing that energy to move through. Oh, that feels better. Opening up that energy of the heart. Allowing you to go into this new year with an open heart. When we do that, it allows us to bring in so much more amazing energy. It allows us to love at a deeper level, replacing this heart chakra, realigning it, rebalancing it. Opening you up for new understanding, new deeper avenues for loving. When we release this grief, my guides are showing me that some people get afraid because they feel that they have to grieve deeply in order to show a loved one how much they love them. And although we do need to go through a grieving process, we don't have to stay in grief. And it is absolutely okay to let all of that go and open up that heart chakra, releasing those walls, letting those walls come crumbling down. It's okay to love deeply. It's okay to have these beautiful connections. When we grieve, it's simply just the love that we shared together, but we don't have to stay here. Our loved ones do not want us to stay here. They don't want us to grieve. They want us to carry on and enjoy them and share their lives with them on a different level. Know that it's okay to open that up and it's okay to let that go. Ooh, clearing out that heart chakra, clearing out those back part of that heart chakra and opening that area up, allowing you to move freely through your shoulders and your upper back, releasing all that tension in there, releasing all that energy. Stagnant is the word right here. This is where that stagnant energy is. Allow that to just open up. And it's safe to do so. It's safe to release that heartache. It's safe to release those walls. Let those go. Let them tumble to the ground. We have all the memories. We have the love. You don't lose that. It's always there. And it's okay to let those heavy feelings go. It's okay to love on a deeper level. It's okay to release the fear about loving on a different level. Whew. Moving through that energy. That feels so much better. Allowing that shift to happen quickly. Allowing the fear to be released with allowing that shift and allowing yourself to surrender into this feeling, this new understanding, this new connection with our loved ones and with love. Opening ourselves up to love on such a deeper level. This is that unconditional part of love right here. And it's okay to have fear wrapped around that, but letting that go and just trusting it and stepping into that is beautiful. We have to have an open heart chakra, though, to allow that to happen. So allow that energy to just go. Good. Nice release. That was good. Whew. Perfect. And moving that energy on down into that solar plexus, opening up your will center, giving yourself permission to be you again, giving yourself permission to say yes and to say no, and to not feel like you have to do anything. Give yourself permission to be yourself, to step into your true authentic self here. Give yourself permission. Just say yes. It's time to start saying yes more than we tell ourselves no. It's time to start giving our permission to be our true authentic self, bringing in all that power back into, bringing in all those scattered, shattered places of you, all the places where you have allowed yourself to go out into the world and stay there, calling yourself home. Every part of you, calling you home now, bringing it back into this solar plexus, back into this willpower, back into this area. Good. Replacing, realigning, rebalancing, doing whatever needs to be done in there, aligning you up with all of those upper chakras, allowing them to all flow together in a way that is perfect for you. Good. Bringing in this container for energy, allowing your energy to stay inside of you, not giving away so much, not taking in so much. Allow that container to be perfect for you. Good. And bring that energy on down into that sacral. Open up that sacral chakra. Releasing all this fear, all these insecurities, all these places where you've told yourself you're not good enough, you'll never be enough, you can't show up enough, you can't. Releasing all of those fears in here and connecting that down into that root chakra as well, releasing those together. Allowing yourself to feel safe, allowing that beautiful inner child of yours to come in and feel safe. So much fear this past year, releasing all that fear of losing our loved ones, fear of losing our kids, losing our lives, losing our livelihood, fear of money, fear of insecurity, letting that all go, cleaning all of that out, letting all this fear go, cleaning that energy out, bringing in this new sacral allowing it to up level for you, releasing the old, the past, and allowing this to come in and upgrade for you so that you can approach life on such a different level, up leveling this energy, up leveling all the energy all through the entire chakra system. Good. Allowing this sacral chakra to line up with all the others, front to back, side to side, clearing out any energy on the sides, any energy in there that needs to be released, allowing that to happen now, releasing all the connections to the past year and allowing yourself to move into this new year. Letting all of that go now. Good, and bringing that energy on down into that root, solely into that root, allowing even more of these fears of not belonging, of not knowing where you belong, of not being you, not allowing yourself to be you, stepping into stupid relationships that do not serve you. Allow all that to go now. Allow yourself to feel safe. Releasing anything that is no longer serving you. I keep hearing, I don't belong, I don't belong. Releasing that now, you do belong. You're right where you need to be. Every single one of you are right where you need to be right now. There are no mistakes. There are lessons to be learned either way. So many times we get caught up in what's right or wrong. No matter what decision we make, there's lessons to be learned. I don't necessarily believe in right or wrong, more of where does it feel better to go. Give yourself permission to make decisions based on how it feels. What it feels like for you. What is the best way for you to go? And releasing all this past, these past feelings about making mistakes and not doing the right things and not talking to the right people or being in the right place at the right time. Everything that you have done up to this point has been exactly what you needed. Even if it's been hard, even if it's caused heartache, just because we have intuition and just because we have all these things doesn't mean life will be easy or perfect. It just means we have a different way of seeing things. And we can step into this making choices based on how we feel about them and releasing the right or the wrong. Ooh, that feels so much better. Give yourself permission to step into the feelings. Releasing this, you think too much, you're too oversensitive, you got too much going on, blah, 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 blah. Letting all that go. And really allowing yourself to step into this place of trusting your intuition. Releasing the family drama and the family heartaches and all of the family issues. Letting all that go. I'm hearing the black sheep of the family. Let it all go. We're all the black sheep. It's okay. We don't need to be like everyone else. Giving yourself permission to be you, even around family, even in all of the situations, giving yourself permission to be your true, authentic self and letting the rest of all of this go. Good. Bringing that energy on down into the earth, connecting with that beautiful Gaia energy, allowing the earth to take all of the residue, everything that is left over, allowing this beautiful motherly energy to come in and nurture your entire system, allowing it to come up through all of your chakras, up through your spinal column, up through all of that, cleaning all of that out and allowing it to come out your crown, allowing that energy to spill down out into all of your energy fields, all of those 7 layers and beyond, cleaning and clearing, realigning, rebalancing, activating, doing everything that needs to be done, releasing all these cords, releasing any tears and fixing them, releasing anything that needs to be done in your outer energy system, cleaning out the muck and the mud, all that stagnant energy that is around you and expanding it out bigger and brighter than ever before, allowing your energy to be bigger, allowing it to be more, allowing yourself to stop hiding and start showing who you are. Start allowing the world to see this big, beautiful energy ball that you are. Allowing yourself to step into your gifts, to step into this place of surrender and love, and knowing that it's safe to do so. It's safe to trust. It's safe to trust that there is something bigger than you out there. It's safe to trust that. It's safe to know that. Whatever you want to call it, whatever your word is for it, is fine. Allow yourself to think bigger, to know bigger, to really step into this soul's mission for yourself, allowing your soul to speak to you on such a deeper level, allowing your understanding to deepen this year, allowing this place of opening, giving your soul a voice, and knowing that it's okay to combine the two here on the earth in this physical existence. Allowing all parts of you, any healing that needs to be done right now, allowing that to come to the surface so that you can deal with it. Knowing that this energy is waiting for you to do that. This energy is ready for you to understand more and to be more and to show up bigger and better and brighter. This energy is accommodating for that. And it's safe to be you. So in this beautiful cleared energy field that you have now, I want you to open up that intuitive senses. Allow yourself to connect with your soul, connect with your guides. Even if you don't understand it, don't feel it, trust that it's there. If this isn't something that you do every day, that's okay. Just trust it. I really want you to sit with it for a minute, and I want you to ask yourself, what is your word or your phrase for this next year? What is that word for you? Whatever you get, I want you to trust it. If you're not sure, ask for it to come in for you again. Ask them to give it to you in a way that you understand. If you want to take a minute to write it down, you're free to do that as well. Trust it, know it. Even if it sounds a little odd, I want you to take it. I want you to write it down. You can ask your guides to help you remember. And in this cleared space, is there any information that you need to know or understand right now to help you as we move into this next year? You can also ask, is there any support that you need? Anything that you need to do to bring in that support for you to help you navigate through things and to bring in the energy of this next year. Bring in exactly what you need. What is one thing that you need to do? Is there something that you need to stop doing in order for things to move through easier for you? And if you don't get anything, that's just fine. If there's any last minute things you need to understand, you can get those now. If you didn't get anything, don't worry about it. It's okay. All right. Awesome. We're going to thank all of your guides and your healers and your teachers and all those who chose to be in here for us for support today. Thank my guide team and all those who helped us clear out all of this garbage. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the healing today. And so it is. When you're ready, you can take a big deep breath. Move your fingers and your toes around. Come back to this place, grounding you down deep, deep into the ground, allowing you to stay grounded, allowing you to stay focused and stay in this place of love and gratitude and healing that has come in for you today. Knowing that it's safe to be you, safe to love, it's safe to hope, and it's safe to be excited to move into a new stage of life. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Take a deep breath. If you have some water, take a big drink, and you can come back to this place. We'll let everybody come back on. All right, so when you come back, we won't yell at anybody yet because that was a lot of energy. Who thought that was a lot of energy? That was super cool. So now I want you to post in the comments whatever number you were. Yeah, Christina, that was awesome. Whatever number you were, tell me where you're at now between 1 and 10. Where's everybody at? 7. Yay. Ooh, Rini. Yay. 9. Got 8s and 9s. 7, 5, 6. Yay, so much more relaxed. Yeah, Bernie's a 6 to 7. Yay, Bernie, you moved up. Peaceful. Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. Laura's a 7 to 8. Amazing. Anybody have any comments they want to share? I'm still burping stuff up, so that must be good. Only drinking water, we're still burping it up like it's. Well, that was awesome energy. Oh yeah, I'm so much lighter. Where does conquer? Yeah, put your words in too. I'd love to hear your words. I want to hear what you got. Peace. Got conquer, peace. I am. Ooh, meaning. Also got a song. Not fully clear, either love or relax. I feel into it. See what feels better. And maybe it's both of them. To me, we can love and relax too. Like, really, we worked really a lot on that opening up that heart chakra. So that doesn't surprise me at all. Smile and awareness, power, energy, joy, and fun. Yes. Yeah. Excitement and let it go. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Let it all go. You know, we worry so much. Also got laugh more from my guides. Yeah, I've got that too. Would you quit being so serious? Like, life does not have to be this serious. Just because we're adults. I think when we become adults, we're like, nope, okay, we gotta quit this playing. We need to be serious. We got, and literally, like, how much easier is life if we start laughing more and just really stepping into that playfulness? I promise you, your inner child wants you to do that. She wants you to step into playfulness. She wants to be out playing in the mud and doing things that kids do, even if it's only energetically. Healing and trust, that's fine. That's why I said, whatever you get, take it. Dreaming more, yeah, absolutely. You know, really stepping into this place. I love daydreaming. And some people tell you, oh, you know, you're an adult now, you can't do that. Heck no, I want to daydream. I want to daydream about the life I want to create for myself. I want to feel that. I want to be in that playful energy. Allow yourself to go there. That's so awesome. Well, I'm glad you all feel so much more. I even feel more relaxed. Like, I felt a little chaotic today too. When you go get on a Zoom call and nothing's working, it's like, that is not okay. Like, so I'm grateful that you are all here. I want you to know I wish you happy new year. It's right around the corner. I do want to encourage you all there. My guides are telling me, I want to encourage you all to take a minute and journal. I've been telling people this. I've been writing it in my emails. Take a minute and journal about your past. You are all badasses. Like, I just want to say that right up front. You guys have been through so much. We've all been through so much, and you're all still here and you're still doing it. And you have hope going into the future, or you wouldn't be sitting here in this space with me if there was not some sense of hope. So take a minute and journal about, I don't care if you want to say that it sucks shit, that's fine. What are the things that you worked through? What have you made it through this year? What have you done that you can say, you know what, I made it through. It may not be that it's over. That's fine. But what have you accomplished this year? I think sometimes we forget. We think about everything we haven't done, or everything that we screwed up on, or we think we screwed up on. And really just take a minute to write down your accomplishments. Maybe your accomplishment is I'm still standing here at the end of the year. Because I don't know about you, but it has been literally one thing after another for me. I feel like it has just been constant, nonstop. I'm like, oh my gosh, how much more? I had a lady tell me today, how are you not like freaking out with everything that's going on in your life? And it's because I do this work. It's because I'm here in this space. And I know and I understand that it's not just about all the things that are going on. It's about the lessons that I learned from. It's about the things that I get from them. It's about stepping into that place of surrender and love and trust and all these words that we're getting and finding my peace along the way. And to me, I think we forget that side of it. You know, so many times we just want to step into this new year and think, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm so glad that's over. Yeah, I am. I'm grateful for you too. Absolutely. Rini and I have become really good friends this year, and I can say that about so many of you in here. And to me, this year has given us that opportunity. It's opened up more people to the healing idea. They're like, there's got to be something better than this shit, because there has to be more to this world. I don't know, what is OT? Has been my affirmation. Oh, I did it. It's been my affirmation this month. Yeah, absolutely. Good for you. So take some time, do some journaling, congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back, look in the mirror and go, man, you are one badass, because you're still standing here today and you're still doing it. If you're not feeling it, keep telling yourself till you do, because each and every one of you are still here. You're still doing it. You're still standing up, or you wouldn't be here. There's hope for the future. I am, for one, I'm grateful this year is about come to an end, but I'm also very excited for what I'm stepping into. I've had lots of changes this year. I'm going through some major changes right now as we speak, and that gets scary. We get scared. I was telling, I did a coaching program this whole year, and I said that the other day as we did our closing call this last Wednesday. I said, I've spent a lot of my year this year in fear, and that sucks. But I've also learned how to get out of that because I've had those opportunities. And it stinks when we step into this place of fear, but how else do we know what it feels like to be out of it if we don't spend some time there? I'm really learning to trust the process, trust the healing process. My words I'm going to share because my guides are telling me to. I got patience and divine timing. Now, do you know how much that sucks? I was like, that's my word. Because I want to make things happen like I want them to happen. And I don't want to set back and say, I wonder how that's all going to work out. Like, that to me sucks. Like, I was like, all right, you're right. I heard you. Like, I will bring in more patience in my life because that's what I need. And you can all feel that as I said that word, like patience sucks. Like, but really stepping into this place and going, yeah, I had to share my word. I had to write it down because I was like, for real, that's my word. You had to ask several times for your words. Yeah, that's okay. Yes, it is. Rainey is saying patience is a version of surrender. It absolutely is, because none of us want to be patient. We want to be able to figure things out. And I know for me, I haven't been able to do that this year. I feel like I have to okay, well, I'll have to wait till that happens before I can do this. And then whenever that happens, then I'll do this. And then we can do maybe that sometime later. And I feel like my whole year has kind of been that way. So, Deirdre, did you get your words then? Because I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I hear that you're not trusting it either. You're like, are you sure? Kind of like what I did. Really? That's my words for the year. Come on. And that's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Those are good words. I think sometimes too, we think when we get these downloads that it's supposed to be like this grandiose thing that has fireworks attached, and it doesn't always work that way. If we just get them, we're like, really? That's it? Okay. Okay. So Jennifer says, I just heard trust. I heard healing and keep hearing. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Power is a big one. To me, power isn't about being over. Power is about stepping back into your power and giving. Did you hear that in the clearing? That came out. That's interesting that because it was really that whole solar plexus of stepping back into your power, stepping back into that place for yourself and giving yourself permission to be there. I think as women, sometimes we want to be submissive and just, okay, really allowing yourself to take on that power. This is a big one for a lot of people. This takes a little bit of trust and especially if you've been used to just stepping back and letting everybody do it for you. Really giving yourself permission to step into your power and knowing also, they're telling me too, knowing that you have the ability to create your life however you want it and giving yourself permission to do that. That's stepping into power right there. As I said that, I just felt your head go. It's like, wow, what? Yep, it's all just doing its thing. So yeah, you can unmute, Jennifer. Do you want to, and where did you say? You're like, nope.
Fireworks going off, pew, 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 pew. They said it, and all of a sudden, all these thoughts. Spider-Man.
Yeah. And you can set with your words. Keep setting with your words. What does it mean for you? Because a lot of times, just because that word comes in, what does that mean for you? That's why I asked you, what do I need to start doing? What do I need to stop doing? Because as we get these downloads, is giving ourselves, okay, so what do you want me to do? How do you want me to, what's the first steps? I don't need to know the whole year. I just need to know my first steps. What do I need to start doing? What do I need to, we're not going to get the whole year anyway. I tell people that anyway. You won't get it in a download. You can ask all you want, but they're going to laugh at you and go, okay, well, here's your next step. Let me give you your little breadcrumb on the path. Like you can just follow it if you choose. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you all being here. Does anybody else have any comments? Because you can unmute and talk to me. This isn't a... Everybody's good? I so appreciate you being here. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you for being in on All My Healing World. You're all very welcome. If you guys want to come join me for next year, I would love to have you. You can find out all my stuff on my events page. So GinaStorl.com/events. I would love to have every one of you. If you're feeling the desire to start your healing journey, come join me. I would love to work with you on a deeper level. So you're all very welcome. Thank you for being here with me tonight. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for allowing me to be here with your healing. So I love you all, and we will talk to you soon. Oh, when I was doing healing, no, I don't normally do this, but you guys are on my list. I have all of your emails. I will send you a link for a YouTube link so that you can re-listen to tonight's healing. This is like a once in a lifetime, like, it was funny because they told me to record and I'm like, okay, because I usually don't offer replays because you need to be here to do the healing or you don't, like, but tonight they told me to do that. So I will just throw it up on YouTube. It will be a private link. I will share it with you guys. You can listen to it. Please don't share it with the world. It's not for everybody. It's for you guys. So look for that probably tomorrow. I'll try and do that tomorrow. So then you guys can re-listen. You can go in and do this clearing again as many times as you like. So before I go, I'll just tell you all that. So I love you. Thank you for being here. And I will see you all. Have a very happy new year. And I am off for a couple weeks. I'm headed on vacation. So yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, I know. I'm excited. So you can still message me and do all the things, but Gina will be in Guatemala if you need me. So we'll talk to you all very soon. So yeah, Bernie's like, what? What the hell? Yeah, we're actually doing, I'll just share it all with you. We're actually doing, so we're leaving Thursday to go to Guatemala and Honduras for 10 days. And then I'm coming home for 2 weeks. And I will leave for Egypt a couple weeks after that. So we're going to spend a couple weeks in Egypt too. So my husband just retired. This when I told you we had lots of changes going on. My husband just retired on the 23rd of December was his last day. Yep, this is retirement. And so Gina's been freaking out because I'm like, I'm still working, right? Like, you know this. And here we are like planning all these trips. Anyway, it's fabulous. I'm living my best life ever. It's just a lot of changes and it's a lot of things that have come. So, but it's all good. So yeah, that is my next 2 months. This is why I'm telling you guys, you can really step into this place of power for yourself. I don't tell you this because I'm like, we're going on vacation. I'm telling you this because it's taken a lot of trust to step into this place. But when you do that, it's amazing what happens. And so you can create this life. You guys can do anything you freaking want to. It's just stepping into that place of knowing this, okay, this is what I want to do. How the hell can I make it happen? That really is like the biggest question you should have is like, how the hell can I make it happen? I've been asking myself that all year. So, and here we are, like, because we planned these trips way back. I figured in February, if I booked this Honduras thing now, that we would be through all of this COVID. Do you think we are? Not on your best day. Yeah, I wish, but we're not. And so it takes a lot of trust right now to travel. It takes a lot of trust to step into that. But we're doing it because I refuse to live a life in fear, and I refuse to stay back and stop life because of all the craziness that's going on. So we're just going to trust it and we're going to go for it. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. I'm not telling you, I'm telling you this because if I can freaking do this, so can you guys. So create that life. What do you want? Here's an opportunity for this energy to open up. What do you want? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? And then start asking, how can I make it happen? Because that's really the question all of us should be asking ourselves. So I love you all. With that, Happy New Year. And I would love to have you come work with me next year. So I would love to have you come and do that. I would be honored to be part of your healing process next year. So thank you all for being here tonight. enjoy your evening. Oh, and take care of yourselves tonight. Don't let me leave without saying that. They're like, you need to drink extra water. Just because we do group healing, it's just as important that you get this integration part of yourself in. So drink some water, get some rest, take a bath if you feel like that would feel good. If you're feeling tired, go to sleep. You feel like you need to go exercise, go walk, go do something, work this energy out. It takes you, this integration process is just as important as the healing that we did today. So take good care of yourselves, and I will see you all in 2022, ladies. Good night.